Welcome to the Bloodcast, episode 68. I'm Clark Garcia too, and this is Sports. The country's first ever professional volleyball league, as the Premier Volleyball League sets up a milestone in the sports this coming Saturday, July 17, as the PVL Open Conference kick off. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comments, and click the bell for you to notify for my next episode. Please watch my OBB. The Premier Volleyball League finally got the nod to begin the 2021 Open Conference on July 17 inside a bubble in Luwag, Ilocos Norte. Quote, "We're elated that we will be able to start the first professional season of the league," unquote, said PVL President Mr. Ricky Palu. Ilocos Norte's local government unit has approved the staging of the Open Conference in their province. It all goes to plan. The tournament begins on July 17 at the Centennial Arena. The provincial government of Ilocos Norte, or PGIN, has stepped up our sports tourism potential by hosting training bubbles of various national sports teams to aid in the stable recovery of our province, unquote. Read the clearance pinned by Governor Matthew Manotoc. In line with this, we are pleased to inform you that your request to conduct the Open Conference of PVL from July 17, 2021 to August 20, 2021 under an athletic bubble-type training competition is approved. The health and safety protocols of the league also received approval from the Regional Interagency Task Force, or RIATF. Moreover, we also convey our approval on your safety and health guidelines that will be supplemental to the PVL Omnibus Guidelines to be issued by our Task Force Saloon App Health. It continued. For its part, the Games and Amusements Board has given licenses to the league, the teams, and the players. We are grateful to Governor Matthew Manotoc for hosting us, and to the Games and Amusements Board headed by Chairman Baham Mitra for licensing us. PVL games will be available on One Sports, Signal, Smart GigaFest, and the league's official website, pvl.ph. And here are the 2021 PVL Open Conference 10th participating teams. Creamline Cool Smashers, Perlas Spikers, Cherry Thigo Crossovers, Choco Mucho Flying Titans, Petrogas Angels, Signal HD Spikers, PLDT Home Fiber Power Heaters, Santa Lucia Lady Realtors, Bali Pure, Purest Water Defenders. Black Mamba Army. And here are the team schedule to be played at PCV Socio-Civic and Cultural Center, Bacara. PVL games will also available on One Sports, Signal, Smart GigaFest, and the league's official website, PVL.ph. PLDT and Jared Tigo gained the honor as the first two teams to play in the country's first ever professional volleyball league, as the Premier Volleyball Leagues set off a milestone in the sports on Saturday with a PVL Open Conference in Ilocos Norte. Four other squads get up for a spirited clash in the kick-off of the 5-week tournament, with Perlas slugging it out with Signal HD and Fancied Creamline testing the mettle of Santa Lucia at the PCV Socio-Civic Cultural Center in Bacara. Completing the 10-team roster are Petrogas, Choco Mucho, Bali Pure, and guest squad Black Mamba Philippine Army. Play is a single round robin with the top 4 teams advancing to the crossover semifinals, a pair best of 3 affair. Winners will then dispute the title and the bragging rights as the first Pro Volley League champion in another best of 3 series. As part of the regional interagency task force strict and health protocols, together with the PVL Omnibus guidelines, games will be held without an audience, although they will be telecast on One Sports free-to-air and One Sports Plus in cable, with both channels available for linear streaming on Signal Play and on GigaFest.Smart. The crossovers and the power hitters usher in the inaugurals of the Pro League, held under the Games and Amusement Board supervision at 1 p.m., with Perlas Spikers and Signal HD Spikers tangling at 4 p.m., and the Cool Smashers and the Lady Realtors mixing it up at 7 p.m. The 4 other teams launched their respective bids on Sunday, with the Angels and the Lady Troopers colliding at 3 p.m. and the Water Defenders squaring off with the Flying Titans at 6 p.m. Games can also be viewed via live streaming at pvl.ph. Though Creamline, which snapped a couple of third-place finish in its first foray in the then semi-pro PVL in 2017, with 3 title romps and a runner-up effort in the next 2 seasons before the league went on a hiatus due to pandemic. It's tipped to lead the title chase with its stellar crew. The rest of the cast are ready and eager to prove their worth, whipping themselves up during the long break prolonged by a number of postponements due to the spike of the coronavirus cases in the NCR+. That also paved the way for the organizing sports vision to look for a venue that would meet the government's specific for holding such pro tournament, while conforming to the latter's continuing effort to help stem the transmission of infections. First District Ilocos Norte Rep. Ria Fari has first offered the province to host the launch of the Pro League and worked with Gov. Matthew Manoto to help facilitate the staging of the bubble tournament. And the F2 Logistics pulled out of PVL Open Conference. Not no, but not yet. F2 Logistics will not compete in the coming Premier Volleyball League Open Conference, citing several injuries that the players suffered during the team's training camp in San Jose, Batangas. In a statement posted on their Twitter account, the cargo movers added that they couldn't practice as a whole, with some of them getting exposed to COVID-19 that contributed to the delay of practices. Quote, "We should have been training in a bubble earlier, but due to the unfavorable logistic circumstances, we needed to move not only the venue, but also the start of the bubble training. Since it has been more than a year of no actual training, old injuries and even new have surfaced," unquote, wrote F2. Quote, "Some of our athletes needed to go out of the bubble for their scheduled vaccination, and our health team is very strict when it comes to isolation pre-returning to bubble. These needed protocols make it harder for us as well to practice completely and to get back our rhythm as a team. To add, some of us had COVID-19 exposures, those contributing to the delay of the bubble training and completion of the team." The team clarified that it will sit out just the coming conference and not the whole season, as the PVL operates 2 tournaments in a year. Quote, "With this, it is very difficult for the management, upon consultation with our coaching team, to decide that the F2 Logistic Cargo Movers will not be able to participate in this coming PVL conference, but will definitely join the next one. Please note, just this conference and not the whole season," unquote, wrote the team. "I would like to congratulate the PVL, or the Premier Volleyball League, as the country's first ever professional volleyball league, set off a milestone in the sports in the Philippines. We wish the 2021 PVL Open Conference all the best. We are one with you in praying for a safe, secured, and healthy league for the entire conference. And to the 10 participating teams, we're wishing you all the best and good luck."
So we're praying for her recovery. On the other hand, Petrogas Angels, same faces as they started out this.
So now nga lang, medyo aggressiveness niya nasobrahan with those 2 errors not blocked. Sa gitna, Cherry Nunag tries again. Ganda ng dig ni Valdez. There's a block by Mercado on Morado. Calanza over the blockers. Good dig by Shen Cruz. Mercado too close to the net. Ganda ng play. She's
back to you, Eric and Doc TJ.
Thank you very much, Tours. Well, yeah, it's discretion na talaga ni Coach Tayo Bundiche, no? And so far, he's done a masterful job.
Asset of Cheng. So if you make her run a lot, then nadi-disrupt kahit sobrang ganda ng bato niya sa bola.
Galanza, the closest they've been, itong Angels, is within 1 point. They've never tied the game. That's gonna be another violation. Send it underhand. There's a tip. Valdez, pancake save by Shen Cruz. Beautiful. Free ball again. Morado with a 1-2 play. And Morado.
She's makapag-approach pa siya. But if you try to target her with her short ball, na talagang yung kagad yung services ni Eliza.
Another great serve. And an easy over para sa Angels. Calanza can finish it off. That's 2 touches para kay Sabete.
Double touch called on Sabete. Creamline takes it.
Cheng, nice set para kay Prado. And she
If I'm
gets
not
it.
mistaken, Nicole Tianzon is also doing the same thing, giving it back to meron siyang grassroots program
Right.
for volleyball also.
It's very inspiring to see that these players,
Gotcha!
so far, Cool Smashers undefeated sa ating torneo. They are 4-0 as
Galanza, through the
Galanza.
block.
Si Domingo tsaka si Sato at this point.
Cheng using the left hand. Panaga itinawid ang bola. Here comes Valdez against two blockers. There's a check ball.
Valdez off the hand.
Morado hinatid kay Sato. Mercado will set it up for Prado. Valdez through the block
Valdez,
again.
off the
So best possible time for Gas Angels. They have a full front line with 3 power hitters.
Oh, sayang.
Valdez.
There was a chance to tie para sa Angels. Down by 1. Morado goes to Gumabaw. Down the line, yes! Atienza back to Gumabaw. Third time. Buhay pa po ang rally. Nunag. Good save. Nunag. Yes!
Galanza and Eliza, which she does.
There's Galanza attacking. Mercado for the win. No!
Hit it to zone 5 and avoid the block. Easy.
There is
Valdez.
and a chance to finish it para sa Cream Line. Sato. Not just yet, sabi ni Cruz. Another free ball for Cream Line. Morado, they go to Valdez. Valdez.
Valdez.
Yes!
And
Eliza
the
Valdez,
set
the last 2
for
points
Cream
ng Cream
Line.
Line. Sa standing, samantalang ang defending champions, the Cool Smashers, will be very busy, Gretchen Ho. So far with other duties for ABS-CBN. As Galanza down the line. Fired up by Panaga, of course. Mercado.
Mercado, see?
Mercado. Ganda nung dig ni Valdez. Galanza is blocked. Morado is there. Valdez will set it up. Gumabaw is blocked.
Gumabaw,
Great defense.
turn back.
Mercado ties the game.
Mercado,
Prado. Valdez hinatid kay Gumabaw. Gumabaw, yes!
Gumabaw,
What a
okay.
dig para kay Prado. Gumabaw. Prado again. Great defense. Pero Mercado. Eliza Valdez with the dig. Looking for the win here. The tip by Galanza. Oh,
Sabete
using the
denied.
defense.
Cool
That's how
Smashers
the
take the
Cool
third
Smashers
set and the match.
snatch it away
25
from the
to
Angels.
20.
Some points that the Gas Angels were able to challenge the reception of Creamline Cool Smashers. But in the end, total team effort.
I would like to say thank you to Premier Volleyball League, TV5, One Sports Plus, Signal Play, and to Smart GigaFest, the best of Philippine volleyball. Premier Volleyball League, together, stronger, greater. Starts July 17. Follow the official PVL Twitter account, https://twitter.com/PVLPH. You've just seen for another edition of The Blankcast. You will also watch this video on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So please follow me and subscribe at I'm Clark Garcia too. If you have suggestions, requests, or reactions, don't forget to write down on the comment sections. And I'm Clark Garcia too. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you on our next episode, and God bless us all.